Welcome to the stage, the Woz. Lovely to see you. Come and have a seat. We're going to ask some questions later in this session about where you think certain trends are going in technology and the like. I've heard you say that when you look beyond, you don't like to think of yourself as a futurist as much as you look through the lens of an engineer.
Well, we all like to be futurists. We all watch science fiction movies and we read science fiction books and we think of things that could be created whenever we get close to them with technology suggests it might be possible. So we're all that too, but I don't let it take over my life. I sit down sometimes and think, you've got to be able to see a path that things really can be constructed and they do work. And sometimes you're on the borderline. You don't know if it's going to be possible or not, quantum computing or whatever. You can't. I like to, though, be in a position where I can figure it out myself, the scientific method. Get the data, figure out what you'd have to do, can it be built? And very often you can have a very good idea if something can be built with technology. There's certain things that have to happen. Is a machine going to be like a human brain? And I was at one technology company and the engineers figured out how to make a brain. It takes 9 months. So right now, AI is getting a lot of publicity and attention, and people think that it's the same as thinking. And I have totally reversed myself on that. Every machine we're building that we call AI is not intelligence. It's a misused term. It's good applied computerism, good applied tools. Everything we've ever done with technology in our life from 200 years ago in Manchester, England, the factories could make clothing cheaper. We'd fire people, but not machines. Ever since then, the machines kind of win. They do things better than humans. A hammer lets you do more than just a human alone. Look at the huge robots that we have building automobiles. Look at what a computer can do. So a lot of this modern stuff where computers can come up with, here's what should be done, here's what should be done, based upon what we call machine learning. I'll try something tens of thousands of times, millions of times, billions of times, and I'll figure out the best strategy to win a game, to play it better than a human. Google can look at 80,000 pictures of dogs, and they can recognize a dog better than any human being, quicker. But they can't tell if the dog is on a wall, a picture on a wall, or in front of the wall, standing. They can't tell that. A 2-year-old infant, like my first granddaughter, is an Australian. And you tell her what a dog is, she instantly knows. It's got these things like my own arms and legs. They're sort of soft, sort of hard. They're very flexible. They're driven by wanting to do things and looking around and eyes and all this. Knows the whole pieces of a dog. And we never talk about this. What we call our AI, artificial intelligence, can be very capable. Everything we've ever built with machinery, technology is capable, but it doesn't mean that it's smart. So we've misled people. And I really bought into it. I thought I was going to have a car that would drive itself across the country by the end of 2016, and by the end of 2017, now I give up on that idea. For example, a lot of the investment houses have to have the decisions made by computers in milliseconds, because if you stick a slow human brain in the way, you lose money. So they can always do things better than us, and I think that's good, but pretty much we're directing what they should be doing.